reality is that everything that went on while you were using drugs, even though you didn't pay any attention to it, it all went in. Okay, your focus was on your feelings and the drugs. But the real shit that was going on in the world, that stuff went in. So when you take the drugs away, you take the lid off of a can of worms. Everything you avoided, as far as your own personal growth is concerned. And when I talk about personal growth, I don't mean on a calendar. Okay? I mean, there are certain challenges that come along with growing up. And growing up is a painful process. So you avoided all of the pain that comes with growing the hell up. And I think your focus is really on how old you are on the calendar and what you think you're supposed to know. Right? So in actuality, you're missing life. And everything you avoided in life, you're going to have to confront it once you take the drugs out. You ain't missed nothing. You didn't pay attention to it. And because you didn't pay attention to it, those things that you need to learn how to do as far as looking out for yourself is concerned, those things are still there to come to the surface. And that's what recovery is about. You ain't seeing it. You're not even conscious of it. What you're doing is sitting here getting the drugs out your system and thinking all of that shit is over with and you just gonna go on with your life. No, you ain't. No, you're not. You're gonna square up every goddamn thing that you avoided. Or else you're gonna be stuck in rehabs or jail. Every damn thing you avoided, you're going to be stuck with it. All right? And that's about you. It ain't about people, places, and things. It's about you. I don't think you even know what I'm saying. All right, let me tell you what I'm talking about. Everything in the universe evolves and grows. All right, whether they like it or not, that's just the way things are. So, everything that you're dependent on, every person, place, and thing that you're dependent on, you either going to have to turn it loose or stay stuck where you at with it. It ain't shit gonna get no better because you stop using drugs. Ain't nothing gonna get no better but you. The world ain't gonna change. If you had a problem with it prior to using drugs, if you had a problem with it while you're using drugs, you're gonna have a problem with it when you stop using drugs because you never learned how to deal with it. You're gonna be right back where you ran into the problems that you think you outgrew. You don't solve problems, you outgrow them. And you didn't outgrow them. You took a sidetrack. What you did was start getting high. So from the time you started getting high, whenever that was, that's where you're going to start growing up emotionally. And the reason why you feel so lonely and without and desirable and everything like that, the reason why you need so much, right, is not because of the drugs. It's a side effect of the drug use. The reason why you need so much stuff and you miss so much stuff is because you never learned how to provide those things for yourself. That's why you need them. And you're not going to get them unless you learn how to provide them for yourself. I'm going to tell you that coming out the gate. You're not going to get anything you need unless you learn how to get yourself in a position where you can provide it for your damn self. That goes for money, property, prestige, relationships, and everything else. You're not going to get nothing that you need by stopping using drugs. What you're going to get is an increased need and not the skills nor the experience to know how to fulfill those doggone needs. How many of y'all understood what I just said? You're not going to get anything by stopping using drugs but drug-free. That's all you're going to get. You ain't got nothing else coming. Everything else, you're going to have to earn it, and you're going to have to follow the same rules that everybody else just had to do to earn it. You're going to find out that it ain't nothing special about you being a drug addict, that your experience as a drug addict ain't going to fit no goddamn where but with a bunch of drug addicts, that society doesn't accept your experience as a drug addict. So you're going to be stuck with the same crowd, talking the same shit, and the same people. Because your experience as a drug addict did not give you no experience in the real world on a day-to-day basis and what it takes to do that. Your experience as a drug addict gave you experience on how to get drugs and avoid responsibility. And in the real world, you don't make it by avoiding responsibility. And that's what you're going to have to learn how to do. You're going to be real surprised. The reason why the relapse rate is so high is because most people got it in their head that now since they're using drugs, things going to be straightened out. No, they ain't. They're going to be more fucked up than they was when you started using drugs. And you're going to be less prepared to do it, okay, because you didn't go through the process of learning how to put up with the shit. And the thing you're going to really have to learn that's really going to throw you for a goddamn problem is when you stop using drugs, okay, you're going to find out that your needs going to get greater. Why? Because it's just like anything else. You've been using people, places, and things in order to make you feel better, right? And you done ran up a debt. And it's just like anything else. When you use somebody else's energy, when you use somebody else's money, when you use somebody else's resources, right? It's just like borrowing some money. The longer you take it back, what happens while you waiting to pay it back? It grows interest, right? So you owe more than what you originally avoided. What I'm saying, by failing to meet the challenges in life head on, the interest on that shit done went up. In other words, everything you avoided, you're going to have to confront. And you're going to have to confront it in a shorter period of time, so it's going to be real goddamn concentrated. It's going to be real goddamn hard for a while. It ain't going to be a whole lot of leisure time and fun time and laying back and all that kind of shit. You're going to have to grind. Because all them years that you put into drug use, you didn't put in the work you needed to put in to learn how to take care of yourself. And so you're going to have to learn how to do that. And the reason why you in this program ain't for what you think. What our goals are is to institute some stuff that you're going to have to learn how to do. And that's why you don't like the shit. You ain't supposed to like it. You're going to have to learn how to delay gratification. All right? And what I mean by that, you're going to have to get used to not having shit.